Hello, this is Eric Stewart with Solaluna Yoga, and today I'm going to talk about the launch of a course in weighted club swinging that we are starting, that is launching today. And a few details about the course. It begins Tuesday, January 23rd. There are 6 lessons. The classes are Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Again, it lasts 2 weeks. Classes are a half an hour. It's a really manageable course to do. It doesn't take a lot of time and you can get a lot out of it. And today, I am going to give 4 reasons that club swinging is great and that you should consider doing the course. And the first reason is grip strength. So something that has been in the news of late for a while. This kind of filters up into the news every once in a while, but there are studies that show that grip strength is a great predictor of living longer. And you can see with the club movements that I'm doing here that it would naturally challenge the grip. These are light clubs, but by generating momentum, I'm challenging my grip. And you'll see that when I go to the heavier club as well. You can also see this gets to the second reason for why clubs are great. Clubs are excellent for arm and shoulder health. So we're moving the clubs through a whole range of rotations, circular movements, and it's integrated in terms of, yes, there's the grip, there's what's going on in the wrists, there's what's going on in the elbows, the shoulders. So club swinging is fantastic, not only for mobility, but also for strength in the arms and shoulders. Okay. The next reason is whole body mobility. So whole body mobility, strength, and coordination. So we could look at the lighter clubs and say, okay, that's an arm and shoulder movement. Okay, great. But when we start to go up in weight, you will notice this is a whole body movement. And it demands a lot of coordination. It demands a really excellent balance of mobility and strength. And in terms of the coordination aspect of it, clubs are something that I use when I'm a bit out of sorts, and I find that when I run through the practice of these various movements, I feel more balanced, more settled. I will also mention that a few years ago, I slipped on some ice and hit my head, almost certainly had a concussion, and for several years after that, did not feel real great and ran into a situation, a circumstance that often happens for people who get concussed, where I would end up hitting my head other times. And that's because the perception starts to shift and you don't necessarily see things in the same way around your head. So I would bonk my head into things a few times after I had that incident of slipping on the ice. Club swinging is something that I found that is great for recalibrating perception, that kind of perception in terms of our peripheral vision and how we're coordinating in relation to things around us. So it's excellent for that. You can see this is a movement that is going all the way down to the ground. And this is a 10-pound club. It's effectively a good deal heavier than a 10-pound dumbbell because of how the weight is situated and how we are moving it through space. And the last reason goes along with reason number 3, and that might seem not so obvious initially, but this practice is really good for conditioning the feet. So as I'm moving, as this is a whole body movement, my feet are having to respond, my arches are having to respond to what I am doing in the body above. So again, it offers a great balance of strength and mobility for the feet. So the whole course is $70. That's the recommended contribution. As always with our courses, we have a pay what works system, and you can find a link for course registration in the description below this video. And if there are any questions, you can get in touch with us. So thanks for considering this, and hope to see you in the course.